welcome back to the video today. So, I'm going to do I'm just going to tell you some funny, just some funny stories from my childhood. So, one of the funny ones is, so I, it might have been I think it was like the first tooth that I lost. Me and my dad were at Myers, and there was a baseball, and so he threw it to me, and it hit my right here. It hit my right tooth right there, and it knocked my tooth out. And it was my first tooth that I lost, or it was either the first or the second. And yeah, so that was, and it didn't hurt. And as well, a funny story from my childhood as well is, this was it wasn't a long time ago, but it wasn't like, like, it was about 5 years ago maybe. I don't know. Not 5. No, I don't know. So I think it was at a wedding or something, and my cousin Raphael, my tooth was literally dangling, and it was really annoying, and it looked awful because it was just dangling, and so I said I can't get this out, and so my cousin Raphael, he helped me and he pulled it out. Again, it did not hurt. I think another one is, let me think. Okay, this isn't really funny, but it is as well. So the first time I got stitches, I was learning to ride my bike without steering wheels, and my neighbor just cut his bush, and so it had really sharp edges, and yeah. So I was riding my bike near there with no training wheels, and I was just learning, and so I fell over, and and like and my dad always taught me that when you're falling, put your hands out so you don't go and hit your face. So I put my hands out, and I cut open my right. Yeah, I cut open my right hand right in the crease right here, and I could see my bone. And my mom tried to make me feel better. It did not, because I knew she was lying. She said, "Oh no, that's a twig." It was my bone, and I was bawling because I literally could see my bone. And so we went to the emergency, and my friend Brayden, one of my first friends, wait, he was my first um, like friend that I lived really close by. So, yeah, so he was right next to me, and in the emergency room, and so they put this really awful numbing on there, and it did not help. It actually made it worse. So I was yeah, I was literally screaming, and so I wish they would just put me to sleep and then wake me up, and so they stitched it up while I was awake, and yeah, so the numbing did not help, so, as well, um, hmm, oh yeah. So one time at school, I this was a while ago. my friend told me a joke and I was laughing on the top of my lungs and I peed in my pants. Yes. It. Luckily I was wearing like dark pants and you couldn't see, but like, yeah, it was really bad. And the second time I peed in my pants, it was at school as well. And as well, this was a long time ago. I was like a baby, almost. And so I was in the bathroom, and I need to go so bad. And right before I got to the I got to the bathroom, it just squirted out the pee, and so it was like, and I was like, darn it, and yeah. But that one, it was really embarrassing because I was not wearing dark pants, and so I yelled for the I was at Latchkey and I yelled for the latchkey person, and I had to tell her, I literally had to tell her, I peed my pants. Can my mom bring me some pants? And so she's like, oh yeah. And I was like, it was so embarrassing, and so my mom finally got there. She brought me my new pants, and yeah, it was just really it was so, I don't know, my hair's messed up, whatever. It was really embarrassing, and so it was one of the most embarrassing things that ever happened. Okay, secondly, yes, so when I was like a little kid, I was drinking chocolate milk, and I was at my friend's house, and they told me a funny joke, and the chocolate milk squirted out of my nose. Yes. Secondly, I was a baby. I was either 1 or 0, and so I was really young, and so I lived in this big house. Speaking of my house, is my parents first got this huge house, but it was too much work to clean all of it and all that stuff. So then we moved to a different house, which is it's pretty big but not too big. Then we downsized for 2 years. Then we got this house, and this house is the perfect size for us. And so, yeah, so let's get into it. So the very first house, the huge one, there was huge stairs, okay? And I had my little you know when you're a baby, you have this chair, and there's a table attached to it when you're a baby, and you sit in it. And so I was sitting in it, and I was by the huge stairs, and I fell down. I literally went like this, all the way down, but I was like this. Whee! I was fine. I was a pure savage from 0 to now. Yeah, so I've always been a savage, yeah. So yeah, let's see how many, so this video so far was 9 minutes, and yeah, it was my 9 minutes, 9 minutes and 50 seconds, so yeah, so I think I'm just gonna end this video here. Make sure to subscribe. I am one of the I am the saddest kid in the universe. And as well, shout out to my friend Charlie. I'll show you a picture. I added him to the Shadow Wall of Fame. His name is Charlie, but his YouTube channel is Slime King. So shout out to you, Charlie. Guys, make sure to subscribe. Leave a like. I'll see you next time. Peace out.